today we've got an interesting one. Someone sent in, discuss Jesus's deep purpose to humanity,
Wow.
which really jumps right into it without too much setup, but I
Yeah.
think it's a pretty fascinating place to start from.
Right?
And I'm really curious, what is your first reaction to that kind of request? Like, discuss Jesus's deep purpose to humanity. Like, where does your brain go?
Well, I mean, it's interesting right off the bat that it says humanity, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, discuss Jesus' deep purpose to the disciples
Right.
or to the apostles. It's very much like,
It's everyone.
yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
So that's sort of an interesting
Okay.
jumping off point.
So then what about deep? Like, what is it about that word that kind of makes you think about where this is going?
Well, I mean, deep, I think, implies that it's,
Not surface level.
yeah, it's not surface level. It's not, fleeting. It's something that's really like a core, fundamental
Yeah.
human
Yeah.
need or condition or problem
Okay.
that, needs to be addressed.
So putting these two together, like this idea of a deep purpose aimed at all people, like what kind of purpose, even without specifics? Like,
Yes.
can we start to think about what directions this could take?
I mean, there's a bunch of different directions it could go.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be something that is about, our inner lives, like a very kind of spiritual
Sure. Oh.
aim, about meaning and connection to something larger or inner peace. Or it could be about, how we relate to each other,
Okay. So
more of an ethical
yeah.
purpose,
Yeah.
about the principles of how we should conduct ourselves and interact.
Yeah, and I guess there's also, this impact on society itself. Like, maybe it's about
Societal
how we
structure
yeah, exactly, our communities. Yeah.
our societies
Yeah.
and how we, can find a better way for them to function.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty amazing how just from, this short request, we already have all these directions to go. And what really strikes me is this focus on humanity. It makes it so much more universal. Like,
Yeah.
what is it about that really stands out to you?
Well, I think the implication there is that whatever this deep purpose is,
Yeah.
it's addressing something that's inherent to human condition.
Okay.
It's not addressing, the needs of one particular group or
Right.
one particular nation or people. It's really about, like, what is it
It's everyone.
to be human? Yeah.
Yeah, so if we try to bring all this together, just from this phrase,
Yeah.
we can at least say, Jesus's deep purpose to humanity is a fundamental mission that's meant for everyone, and it's addressing these core needs that we have, these core aspirations.
Yeah.
Be they spiritual or ethical or societal or even all three. And so I think that leaves us with, maybe a final question for everyone listening, which is, when you think about Jesus's deep purpose to humanity, based just on everything we've talked about here, what feels like the most essential aspect of that purpose to you?
Yeah. What is the core need or aspiration of humankind that you think this mission seeks to fulfill?
So, yeah, we'll leave it at that. I think there's a lot to think about there. And we'll see you next time for another deep dive.
Sounds good.